I'm going to show you how I created this look in 5 minutes. Hey guys, if you're new to my channel, then welcome, and if you're an existing subscriber, welcome back. And on that note, I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you who have given me so much love and support since I relaunched my channel over a month ago. Every day when I see those subscribers increasing, honestly, it gives me so much motivation to just continue creating educational content for you guys and just giving you my skills and expertise that I've learned over the last 20 years working as a professional makeup artist. So thank you so much. With the current situation, I've had more inquiries than ever from people wanting to learn how to apply makeup on themselves, but also from people who want to learn how to become makeup artists because they just want an additional source of income. And with the lockdowns in place, I thought the best way for me to reach out to you guys was through my channel so that I can teach you everything I know for free. And honestly, I know I keep saying that if you have any comments, let me know below, but please do, because I always reply. And also, I've already started making a list of all the looks that you guys want me to create. And plus, your comments just put a big smile on my face. And if you like this video, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button so that you never miss a video. You can also follow me on Instagram so that you can follow my daily beauty news and PR unboxing, which you'll find on my stories. Not everyone has a lot of time to spend on makeup application. Either we're in a rush or some people just don't want to spend that much time putting makeup on. But ultimately, we all want to look presentable in the shortest amount of time, which is why I want to show you my 5-minute makeup look. Now, I'm going to be honest, I love my 8 hours sleep. In fact, I need my 8 hours sleep. Like, I'm just more productive, I'm happier, I'm nicer to be around. Whereas my husband is an early bird and he's super punctual. And on the weekends is when he really likes to go for an early breakfast. And usually that's the time I only have 5 minutes to get ready. So this isn't my preferred makeup look. Like, I wouldn't go to an event or a meeting with this makeup look, but it's fine for like a grocery run or just a low-key last-minute outing. So let's get straight to it. Now, bear in mind, I'm going to be talking through this because obviously I want to tell you guys exactly how I do my makeup in 5 minutes. So it is probably going to take just slightly longer. Now, when it comes to my skincare, I make sure all of that is already on. I put that on as soon as I'm out of the shower. And then I come into a different room, which is my makeup room, to get ready. Now, the first thing I do is use my Dior Lip Maximizer. I always apply this kind of at the beginning of any kind of look, and especially my 5-minute look, because I feel like it can get to work. It gives me that really nice kind of plumping feel to my lips and it just keeps it hydrated. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This one is medium and I use 2 different colors, a slightly lighter one for my under eye area, but this is for my lids. And I literally just do a small stripe across each eyelid, and then I get my beauty blender and I'm literally just gonna buff that in now. And this is just gonna basically give me nice clean eyelids, which are not so dark and red like they were before. So this just really honestly helps to just clean up your face for you. I feel like even if I just do this with a bit of foundation, it's kind of enough. Like, I don't require any eye makeup. As long as I've done this is enough for me on the eyelids. I don't need to add any eyeshadow. I really don't have time for that when I only have 5 minutes. So that's done. Now, what we're gonna do is go in with a clean beauty blender. Well, it's already got some powder on there. And we're going in with my powder. Now, currently I've been using, well, lately I've been using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD powder, and it's amazing. This shade is Banana, and I'm just gonna press that in over my eyelids. And I love this powder. I just feel like it blends in. It just melts into the skin really easily. And usually what I do is just get a setting brush, which is the Real Technique setting brush, which I swear by, and just dust off the excess powder. Next, I'm going to conceal my under eyes. It's the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in light medium. This is slightly lighter just because I like it to be a little bit brighter on the under eye area. And here, I literally just put a small amount here, just some here, just to give me a bit of a lift. That's the only place I apply concealer, to be honest. I don't really feel like I want it anywhere else because I feel like the foundation can kind of give me that coverage that I need everywhere else. But the under eyes, for me, always requires that little bit of extra work for me. So I'm just gonna get my blender again, and I'm gonna start buffing that in. Don't know why I have my hand up like this. And we're just taking that under the eye area. I usually like to take it up out here. I've just seen a spot, so I'm breaking out. Great. I've started a new skincare line, which maybe I'll tell you about soon. I'm just hoping it's just my skin purging and nothing else. So, okay, so we just buff this in. And you can see how this gives really good coverage, right? Like, obviously I'm not buffing it in as neatly as I would do if I have a lot more time. If I feel like I've gone a bit overboard with the concealer, I flip the sponge around and let the back of the sponge kind of absorb all that extra product. Right, now that we're done with the concealer, I'm gonna move on to my foundation. I'm using the Shiseido Radiant Lifting Foundation. This is the tester actually, because they sent me through this press pack and the large size that they sent me wasn't actually the right shade for me. This shade is Oak, and I've been using this a lot lately just because I just think it's a really good foundation, especially if you just want a quick look. So I literally am just applying stripes all across my face, and sometimes I use a brush, but I feel like I need to use a sponge when I only have 5 minutes, because a brush is just gonna kind of, you need to spend a little bit more time if you're using a brush, because you've got to make sure you don't have those brush marks and that you're not kind of removing any of the concealer that you've already applied. So I feel like a sponge is always the best option, and it's just quicker. So I'm just buffing this along everywhere on the face and just taking this down the nose. And then we're going to take this foundation on top of the area that we've concealed on the under eye, because we don't want it to be so bright there that it just looks disconnected from the rest of the face. Same on this side. This foundation really is great. The shade is Oak, if I didn't already tell you. I think I already told you that. But it's just a really nice foundation. Take this down the jawline. Now we're going to go back in with our powder, and I've applied it back onto that dry beauty blender, and I'm literally just pressing it in on my under eyes here. Same on this side. I'm not too really, like, I'm honestly not too fussed about how neat this is, because when I don't have time, I just need to look half decent. So I've applied it under my eyes. Now what I tend to do is just go over the rest of the face with a brush. And this brush is actually the 122 Makeup Forever brush. And I just kind of swirl this along the rest of my face. Literally, there's no set like direction here. I'm just applying whatever I can in the short space of time that I have. So next I'm going to take my Real Techniques brush, and I'm just going to dust off that powder. Now I'm going to do my brows, and I'll be honest, I could very easily spend 30 minutes doing my brows, quite happily in fact. But obviously when I don't have time, I have to make it as quick as possible. So I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in soft brown. And this pencil is just a really quick way for me to shape my brows. Literally all I'm doing is shaping them. I'm not too fussed about filling them. I'm quite lucky that I have them nano bladed, so it does make it generally much easier for me. Like when they weren't nano bladed, then this 5-minute routine kind of didn't exist, because I just used to spend so long on my eyebrows. And so this has definitely kind of made the whole process very quick for me. So I just want to get that shape right. Right, I think we've done this one. So we're just going to move over to the other side. I mean, I'll be honest, like I said, I could spend a lot longer on my eyebrows because I'm very kind of OCD about brows being symmetrical. So like that for me, it's kind of as good as I'm gonna get it, to be honest, with this. See, I could just carry on. See, I'm even trying it now. I'm really pushing my luck right now. Now I'm gonna use my Hourglass mascara. This is unlocked. It's probably one of the best mascaras. I know you've probably heard me say that when I'm wearing false lashes, that mascara doesn't actually matter to me in terms of the brand of mascara, which it doesn't, because your false lashes just need something to sit on, so you're not really gonna see the mascara. But when I'm not wearing falsies, then the brand that I use is really important to me. And this mascara is so good at just making your lashes look a bit more defined. Like, I don't know about you, but sometimes with some mascaras, you put it on, it looks great, and then after a little while, it's really flat. And I hate that, because if anything, I would have rather have not worn any mascara. But this mascara is very good. It stays looking as fresh as it is when you first apply it. I don't put a lot on my lower lashes when I'm only wearing mascara. I just put a touch of mascara on the lower lashes. I like to kind of focus on the upper lashes. Now I've got a little bit of mascara on my upper lid, which usually happens if I only have 5 minutes. Which is fine, because I'm going to show you how you can get rid of that in a second. That's done. So now we're going to move on to bronzing my face, and the bronzer that I'm going to use is the Guerlain Terracotta Matte Bronzer. This bronzer is really nice. It's just a really nice kind of warm bronzer, and I'm using my Hourglass Dual brush, and I'm literally just gonna warm up my cheekbones, just add some definition. Do the same on this side. I'm going in with my lip liner. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. And now I obviously had that Dior Lip Maximizer on. Just gonna blot it to take off the excess, and then I'm gonna line my lips. Now, when I'm lining my lips like this, I focus on just this area here and that area there. That helps to just kind of make them look a little bit plumper. And then just line around my natural lip line. Now that I've done that, I'm going to go in with my Nude Sticks Magnetic Lip Plush. Is it plush? It's, yeah, Magnetic Lip Plush Paint. And this is in Bahama Mama. I love this color. And it's just actually my lip color, but just a little bit nicer. So that's done. That is more or less my look done. Now, if I have a few minutes spare, then I go in with my Fenty 200 brush back into whatever bronzer that I used, and I basically just very lightly shade in my nose. And I'll show you just how quick this is. Literally just an arrow here, straight line here, and a straight line here. It's as easy as that, if you have a similar nose shape to me. Now, I also like to go in with some highlight if I have time. So I'm using the MAC Mineralize Highlighter in Soft and Gentle. And just get any kind of like dome eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna draw a line here. And I'm also just gonna do a little bit there on the bridge of my nose. And then finish off with my Zoeva highlight brush, which I use, which is the 134. Same highlighter, and just touch just the tops of the cheekbone area. Yeah, that is my 5-minute look, which does take 5 minutes, but obviously we've been talking through it and I wanted you guys to kind of see everything that I'm using. Quick tip, I wanted to show you how you can get rid of mascara on the eyelid. So get your spoolie brush, it shouldn't have anything on it. The mascara that's on my lid should be fully dry now. And this is where you're literally just gonna scrape it off. Literally, that is it, it's gone. I can't tell you, trust me, I've seen many people do it where they make the mistake and then straight away they try taking it off. I've done that too, I used to do that as well, and I was like, oh my God, I've just made everything worse. Let it dry and it's gonna scrape off, so just don't touch it when it's still wet. Another quick tip for you, I like using the Fenty Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation. This is 310, this is my shade, and I like taking this with me, and sometimes instead of using a matte, like a loose powder, I use this instead. So this is great for like, with today's kind of makeup, like say if I haven't had much time like today, maybe my concealer isn't that great on the under eyes, or maybe I feel like I just need that kind of touch up throughout the day. This is a powder which works amazingly. I feel like it just gives me that nice flawless finish, and I usually take this with me and just kind of apply it in the areas which I feel I need it. So hopefully that helps you out a bit too. I really hope you've enjoyed watching me do this 5-minute makeup look. And I hope this goes to show that even if you do have only 5 minutes, it can be done. It's just a very quick basic look just to get you out of that door fast. Now, please bear in mind that obviously I have been talking through this video, so it would have taken me 5 minutes, but it's a little bit longer because I really wanted to give you all the details on the products that I use and how I use them, so that hopefully it can help you when you only have 5 minutes to get ready. So if you have any questions, then let me know below. As mentioned earlier, if you like this video, then press that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell button so that you never miss a video. Until the next video, take care and I'll see you soon.